Hello, Joshua Collin here. Thought I'd do a quick video. I'm on my phone. I forgot to bring my camera. As you can see, the Craftsman's up on the end. Two things. As you might see, I ended up putting the new steering box in. I thought I had to pull the fenders, but I didn't. Partially because the engine's out of here. This is the old steering box. So what I ended up doing is using this as a reference. Is I got the last bolt undone carefully by moving the old gears out of the way, using a set of universal joint and extensions. I got this one back here out of the way. Then I removed this bushing so I would have more room. Then what I did was pulled it up, and since this is flexible, I moved it so that this was entered here, and that allowed me to get that end out of this plate. Yeah, I got to redo the wiring on it, so don't mind that. While I had it up, is two things. I removed the deck safety because I no longer need that. So yeah, I did reconnect the steering, so that's right. I'm gonna wait on the engine. I gotta still do a few things. Like I said in my last video, I will be keeping this in order to use it as a handle, and or I might decide to remove this handle and put it on the other machine. I haven't quite thought that far ahead. I'm thinking this rod right here is actually will act as a snifter for this. I did have a second hose coming from the engine bay down to here. I'm not quite sure why that is. So I am working on that. This is the brake rod right here. I am missing the hardware on this end, so I will be working on that. This is the fuel line that comes from here. I do plan on putting the fuel pump like right here, or I might mount it to here. I'm not quite sure. I probably will mount it to here, run the fuel line down, or put a fuel filter here. I know it's a pain in the butt. Actually, I might put it up here. I'm not quite sure. I'm gonna replace this. I got some fresh fuel line and a new filter, so that's that. I got two new ones of these coming. So yeah, the steering is back up, but I wish this was a little tighter, but I'm not too concerned. And it looks like someone had to re-weld this. So I'm glad that the steering is back in, and now I can focus on all the other stuff. I'll be right back. Bye. I'm back. I thought I would mention something. I had to drill clearance holes for the bolts because this one I do believe is meant for the screws to come up from the bottom. So I had to drill a clearance hole. I just found one that fit these holes, and I just went with that. That's the only modification to this I had to do, was just drill those clearance holes. If you buy this complete assembly, I did buy the bearing separate. The part number is 532-155-108. For and that came with the 2 new screws. So, yep, be right back. I'm back. Thought I'd do a quick update. I ended up pulling the old fuel line off the nipple on the gas tank. I broke it, so I had to come up with a new nipple because that part is no longer available. So it's a 1/4 inch ID nipple to 1/4 inch pipe, a 3/8 inch to 1/4 inch pipe. I cut that down and I might end up having to replace it because it's not as tall as the old one, but oh well. If this thing pulls out, well, guess what I get to do. I was thinking about ordering a new one of these. I'm not. Doesn't leak, I don't care. Here's the fuel pump. So it's gonna literally just go in like that and stay there. Since I had the fuel tank off, I decided to put the new belt around this pulley, just so I don't have to fuss with it up in the air. I have a direct access to it. Sorry if it's a little crooked, but there's literally bolt here, bolt there, and then a bolt on here. Wonder where I put that one. I ended up breaking one of the bolts here. So luckily I got some 3/8 18 bolts that I'll just replace them with 9 lock nuts. Steering box is pretty tight now, so I don't have to worry about that. Be right back. I'm back. I thought I would, I forgot to mention something. Is when I pulled it out, I heard something rattling in there. It's one of these safety nozzle caps. Good thing I removed that. That's an extra like 0.03 gallon I can put in this. So yippee. So yeah, that was rattling around in there. Oh, I'm back. Thought I'd do a quick outro. A few things that's happened since I took this. Like I put in the subtitles, I will have to end up removing that lever I was pointing to about keeping. It collides with my knee. I have been working on the wire harness most of the week, on and off at work when I can. I didn't realize it, but the new starter solenoid ended up being 5/16 studs instead of 1/4 inch studs. So I had to modify the power intake harness or wire to the key switch and the power wire going to the relay for the fuel pump and headlights. Luckily we had a ring terminal that ended up have 5/16 stud hole, and I ended up putting 3/16 gauge wires, automotive style wire, into that. Crimped just fine. So one's gonna be both, or all three are gonna be fused. Three's just gonna be kept. Number 3 is just gonna be capped. One's gonna be to the key switch. Sorry, it's 11 o'clock and I haven't been sleeping well the last few nights. And number 2 will be fused for the relay, power going to the relay for the fuel pump and lights. The reason why I'm going with the fuel pump running off a relay is due to one of the people on Facebook clued me in is that the new Faucet brand fuel pumps have voltage spike issues and they could kill my key switch. So that's why I'm running the relay plus the headlights. and I don't want to be drawing that much power through the key switch when normally you can pull about 10. Sorry, about 5 amps through the key switch for the lighting circuit, and I'll be probably pulling a little bit more. I do plan to upgrade the headlights to LED in the new future. That's pretty much the last thing I'll do. First thing is get it running and driving and stopping. Luckily I got those brake parts coming here pretty soon. That'll be not this weekend but next weekend's ordeal. Parts, gotta love them, especially in this time. Another thing that happened is and this doesn't really pertain to the video, but I ended up crashing my car. I hit a chain link fence, double gate. Car's totaled. Oh well, I was only going 15 miles an hour. Whatever. Life's life. So, on that side note, thanks for watching. Please comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.